Okay, so let me just ask you a couple of questions to start.
What do you want to know?
Where are you from originally?
Well, around here.
At the Valley.
Hollywood, mainly.
What did your parents do?
Well, my father worked in television, and my mother, this is going to sound silly to you, she was a librarian.
Why does that sound silly?
Well, I suppose it doesn't.
Does she still work?
She's retired.
Are you close?
She's my mother.
What did she say about seduce and destroy?
Go get him, honey.
And your father?
He passed away.
I'm sorry.
People die.
I wouldn't have asked.
No, it's okay, it's fine.
And you ended up in UC Berkeley?
Right.
Psychology major?
Right.
And you have your master's?
This close.
Huh. See, I thought you grew up here in the Valley.
Like I said, yeah.
And you went to Van Nuys High, right?
I'm not sure how much I went. I was enrolled. You see, I was a real loser back then. I was misguided, pathetic. I was very fat. Not even close to the man I am today. Not even close to the TJ Mackey that you're so eager to talk to. Because I was swimming in what was rather than what I wanted.
Where does that name come from?
What name? My name?
Mackey. It's not your name that you were given.
My mother's name. You've done your research?
And Frank?
My mother's father.
Okay. That's why I had trouble locating your school records at Berkeley and UCLA.
Oh, yeah.
Your name changed. They had no official enrollment.
No, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't.
No. I wasn't officially enrolled, that's right. Was that unclear?
Kind of.
I wouldn't want to be misunderstood. I was totally unofficially enrolled there because, sadly, I couldn't afford the tuition up there. But there were 3 wonderful men who were kind enough to let me sit in their classes. And their names were Macready, Horn, and Langtree, among others. You see, I was completely financially independent. So what we're looking at here is a real rags to riches story. And I think that's something that the readers of Seduce really can engage with. And at the end of the day, it may not even be about picking up chicks and sticking your cock in. It's about defining what you can be in this world, finding it and controlling it and saying, I'm going to take what's mine. And hey, if you get a blowjob out of it at the end of the day, then why the fuck not, you know?
Let's talk about...
I just realised this is for television, isn't it? I can't go swearing up and down like I just did.
It's fine. I'll just beep it out.
I warned you, I get on a roll.
Let's talk more about your background.
Muffy, can I get some more coffee?
I'm confused about your past is the thing.
Is that still lingering?
Just to clarify. I would just like to clear up some things.
Muffy, thank you. You know, it's funny, that's actually a really important part of Seduce. You know, facing the past is the most important way in not making progress. I tell my men that over and over.
This isn't meant to...
No, you know, I try and tell my students to ask, what is it in favour of?
Are you asking me that?
Yes.
Well, just trying to figure out who you are and...
In favour of what?
I'm saying, Frank, I'm just trying to figure out who you are.
If you want to waste your time, then that is fine. You go right ahead. But honestly, you'll be surprised at what a waste of time it is.
It's important, Frank.
Not really.
It's not like I'm trying to attack you.
The most useless thing in the world is that which is behind me. Chapter 3.
Do you remember Miss Sims?
I know a lot of women. I'm sure she remembers me.
She does, from when you were a boy.
Mm-hmm.
She lived in Tarzana.
My old stomping ground. Is this the attack section of the interview?
No, this is getting something right about clarifying one of your answers from earlier.
Well, you go ahead and waste your time.
I was told that your mother died. That your mother died when you were young.
And that's what you heard?
I've talked to Miss Sims. Miss Sims was your caretaker and your neighbour after your mother died in 1980. In my research, I have you listed as the only son of Earl and Lily Partridge. And what I learned from Miss Sims is that your mother passed away in 1980. And it's my understanding from the information supplied by you and your company and the answers to questions I've asked are incorrect, Frank. And if I'd like to get to the bottom of who you are and why you are, I think your family's history, your accurate family history, well, it seems important, Frank.
Are you asking me something?
Well, I guess I'm asking the question, do you remember Miss Sims? Frank, are we having a staring contest? Do you have anything to say? I'm not trying to attack you, Frank. I think that if you have something that needs to be cleared up, well then, I was told that your father, that he left you and your mother and you were forced to take care of her during her illness. That you took care of your mother as you struggled with cancer. And Miss Sims became your caretaker after your mother died. Frank, can you talk about your mother? Come on, Frank. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm quietly judging you. Time's up. Thank you for the interview.
So you sat it out. That's what you did.
You requested my time, and I gave it to you. And then you called me a liar, and you made accusations. And you say, if I had known, I wouldn't have asked, so it's not an attack. I wouldn't like to be the guy that doesn't keep his word, okay? I gave you my time, bitch, so fuck you!